Hey y'all. So, pretty exciting week for me. A while back, I was posting on a project that I was on for about 3 weeks. It was where I posted my vulnerability video from like a random motel. And now I can kind of say that we were working, again, I was working background. Like, it's not that big a deal, but still, it was pretty cool. It was the movie Tenet. And I feel more comfortable saying that because it's out now and I am giving no spoilers away. No spoilers whatsoever. The I played one of the soldiers, and most of us you can't see. Like, most of the time when we're doing stuff, you can't tell who we are at all. It's like, we've got these masks on and stuff. But I've had like 3 people reach out to me and tell me that they saw me. At one point when I did not have a mask on, just had my serious face on. So that's pretty fun. I like stuff like that. It's, like working on the real thing, but little victories. So that's really fun. And now for my actual acting things, I have to think of like what order to even place them in. I have a movie I worked on that in theory should be released in or around Halloween. I don't know if that's true or not. I guess I'm going to find out. If it does, and again, you can actually see me acting in this one, I will absolutely let you guys know. Unfortunately, the way that things work, I've told you guys a million times, like, you don't know when something's going to come out. You don't know if you get cut entirely. So I'll let you guys know. And I'm also working on a showcase with my acting class. That's like 2 weeks away, so that'll be really good. Get to show off in front of some agents and casting people, stuff like that. That'll be pretty fun and great networking, because y'all, I mean, people aren't in class right now. You can't blame them, but I really think that doing the work at a time like this is really vital. I really, really think that, because some people have left and they're not going to come back. Some people, I mean, hey, if you're doing well enough, you don't have to act right now. You can wait until there's a COVID vaccine. But for the rest of us, okay, well, what do you do? So there are good potential things for somebody like me who's been looking for a break. And I'm taking part in one more thing that's kind of showcase-ish. It's more of a monologue competition, so once that is cleared, honestly, like win or lose, I can put a couple of those up here. So once it's out, I can show you guys that and get an idea of some of the things that I actually participate in, see a little bit of the acting I do. It should be kind of neat. I think it's really strange. Just this entire field of work, and the fact that there's so much work that you have to do before you can possibly get like a really valuable thing to show for it. And by contrast, like, we all know there's a lot of crap out there, right? Like, sometimes you watch a movie and you go, how did this get made? Who paid for this? But, there's something for everybody, right? And at the same time, some people do get lucky breaks. But until you get yours, you keep working at it, and it is what it is. I'll have something to show when I have something to show, and hopefully that sooner than later. It certainly seems like I'm going to start having more things to show soon. But all I can do is keep working on them. Just work on more material and hope that it's worth putting out and fun to see. So we'll see how that goes. I thought it was an interesting thing just seeing the responses to last week. I think a lot of people maybe didn't watch last week because maybe people thought it was a little bit more serious than it was. So I had a really good friend who's one of my followers here, who wrote me specifically to let me know that he almost fast forwarded through the whole thing. Like, he skipped through the whole beginning until you get to my face, and then kind of was like, oh, she's got a Patreon. That's good. She should have that or whatever. And then OnlyFans. Allie wouldn't have an OnlyFans, and then went back and watched the whole thing to see that it was a gag. You know, I wasn't using tarot cards. One of my many jobs, I may have mentioned previously, but I'm not sure. One of my many jobs has been dealing blackjack and roulette for parties, just various casino parties. Never for money, but for prizes. And so I've actually done that in 2 states. I've done that here in California, and I've done that in Texas. When I did it in Texas, I was a flamingo girl. And I'm not saying that wrong. I've been corrected on it before. No, I was a flamingo girl. And the outfit, it's not quite as skimpy as it sounds, but it was like a corset, the kind that goes up over everything, and a tutu with feathers going down the back, and a crown with just a little tiara with feathers going up. And because I had actually already dealt blackjack and roulette for like 5 to 7 years, I would often be the one giving people breaks and stuff. So not only am I in this crazy outfit, all of a sudden, me and my heels, I'm like laying over the table to spin the thing, to spin the roulette wheel. I'm a little tired. So, again, I have worn many hats. So, that being said, that was where I got the idea to do BS tarot cards using non-tarot cards, because I don't mess with tarot cards. And we'll see if there are more, or if I put those somewhere else, because they didn't seem as well received here. But please let me know what you think. You guys seem to like this pretty well, you know, me talking to y'all face to face. And when I do have little scenes that I'm able to put up where you can see my acting, I think you guys appreciate that. But the improv was kind of, maybe you just weren't expecting it, or maybe you just don't like it very much. That's okay. Not everything's a winner. But I appreciate y'all. Have a good night, and next week, talk to y'all from a different location.